You're listening to a Saturday night gaming podcast, Quad City, run by the Grand Master of Ceremonies, Scott Hibbard. Hope you enjoy.
All right, nice. So as everyone's traveling, go ahead and
I think the way that we resolved it last time was I roll for flight, since I'm the one flying him.
yeah, you spin the hold, so reduce your hold by one, and then you make the roll for the flight.
So this is my hold?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Just
well,
down to
wait a
one.
second. That's bad, isn't it?
It becomes one.
That's okay.
I still got one more.
Yeah, but... Oh, that's nice.
It's always one just trying to flying away.
Roll again. Hey!
What'd you roll?
Crypt Brothers.
Fail?
So that bumps it up to a 7 through 9.
Yep, spin an edge.
Because I'm not going to go with that.
You
I
go.
don't even think that's called snake eyes. It's like incidental snake. Like it landed and it hit the one that was already there and became a 1. Like it cloned itself. So pull out your flight sheet real quick and
Are we
let me-
falling out of the sky?
No.
No, I'm just flying you.
You flying
No.
me?
As your thrusters were giving out, he managed to recover and remain in the
I
air.
grabbed a hold of the joystick real quick.
Alright.
Joe has been having some software issues lately.
Yeah, do you need to know?
Yeah, what is it, 7 through 9?
7 through 9 on flight.
It's
Yeah.
all those extra
Choose
processes in the
two.
background.
You can reach your destination quickly and safely.
Uh-huh.
You can maintain focus, remove the -1 ongoing penalty. You can carry a larger object or creature without penalty, or you can manage to stay airborne as long as you want.
We have to choose 2.
2.
Yep.
So I'm already the carried object, right?
No, what it means is you would be able to carry something
Additional.
else. Additional, yeah.
We don't have to worry about that. So maintain flight and arriving quickly and safely. I would do it.
Those are good, yeah.
I would want to do that
Those are the 2.
because that's what we need to be doing is maintaining surveillance. So we would need
Right.
to stay.
Yeah, we
stay
don't
on
want to
airborne.
fall out of the sky.
I don't want to die. No.
Now,
Look like
so
That's not a part of my
So he
power.
does-
so to
still
maintain,
have-
so you're not going to have the -1 penalty for ongoing, and then you're going to arrive there quickly, which means you're going to get there before they will, so you can do your surveillance.
And I can go ahead
Right.
and yes.
Now, what that means also is that you won't be able to stay in the air as long as you want. So at some point, you will have to land. So
I'll have to.
just keep that in the back of your mind there.
Absolutely have to.
And we're
That's
going
the
to go
rules.
with.
That is the rules. I don't make the rules. I just live by.
And of course, the quickly and safely means you will get there unnoticed for the moment. So let's go ahead and move you there. And how far are you wanting to stay above them? You want to stay close, far, distant? How many ranges are you trying to keep between you there?
Far.
Okay.
So what I would assume would be like just above the height of the buildings and such. The highest building that's there. Yeah, and I hit the stealth button on my suit so that it isn't gold. It's kind of a dull bronze.
Yeah, far is a distance where you can discern some details, but not close enough to distinguish like eye color.
Right.
So,
He's got a gun,
But you don't
but
know
we
what.
still know what the nomenclature of it is.
he's holding a weapon of some sort, but
It's definitely got a pointy end to it.
He's holding a gun.
It is a gun.
yeah. So if you're comfortable with that range, I can put you in there.
Yeah, put me at far for now.
And far is 2 away. And we're gonna put you in the center for a moment. That way you can move ranges as you like when you do your scouting. Where did he go?
I was like,
Dude.
yeah, just stack us on top of each other.
There you go.
We're stacks on stacks.
Stacks on stacks on stacks.
Stacks, yeah.
All right.
Impressive.
And the Lincoln.
Yes, the Lincoln.
You guys arrive shortly after.
Hey.
Because Night Owl essentially just threshed from the roof and into the night sky.
He keeps running off the roof.
And it's actually a pretty beautiful night.
Yeah.
You've got some clouds. You know, you got the moon.
Is
That's
it waxing or
halfway.
waning?
It's a half moon. So,
It's a one cheek.
meanwhile, Luna, you are feeling the pull of the water, the moon, and you're feeling the water like you can resonate with it.
Just go with the flow.
Literally.
So you park the Lincoln about a block away, and then your two groups separate. So we'll start with
Okay. So, again, I am spending my training.
Whoa!
Was it good? Was it good?
9 plus 2 is 11, plus 1 is 12. Which I don't
Nice.
think.
I don't think you want to do 12 plus on it.
No, it's just 10 plus. So I've got to hold 3. So I'm just going to use that one.
Change that to 3, yeah. Works. Nice.
And then I'm going to use one of that hold. That's me now.
And put her inside of him.
Yep. And
That's not me now.
there. You guys are currently to the south.
And we
So
were
we'll put
headed
you
to the
right there.
south. Yeah.
We'll put you right there for a moment on the outskirts. Alright. And you two.
And y'all were going to go walking up to the gate? Or did you want to try to go
Yes.
through the fence?
What are you two doing? Because currently you're at the fence line to the south, where the rail yard and the shipping containers are
Are we
stored.
waiting for some kind of signal, or are we just going in?
You see Hydro already shift into his fog form and envelop Luna, and the fog and both of them are already moving as one.
Well,
So they're moving into position.
I'm gonna take out like a little earbud container. Yeah, like each of the little wireless things, gonna put one in. Get his playlist going, and he's gonna go to it.
Oh, you look like Quinn from the movie.
Well, no,
No?
no.
Oh.
Alright, so I figure what we should do, we should go to the gate because we want to draw everyone away from them
As far away from, yeah.
as possible. So we should get up to the gate and
Start making some noise.
wreck some stuff.
Alright, cool.
They're a racket.
So
It's not a slicing maneuver, but could I use special slice to like?
blast the gate open.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that again.
Put some space between the links of the chain that hold it shut.
Yeah. Put space between molecules.
I'm just sitting back.
Yeah, however you want to cut it.
It's funny.
What is that?
Ooh. Wait, that's
RMC seems real chill.
You have a +1.
8?
Alright, what is,
And it just says when you attack or do battle by manipulating space and inflict 2 harm for AP, but first roll.
okay, so you are essentially attack something really, but, actually, you know what? For that one, we'll go try something challenging. It's probably a more appropriate situation. Still energy, so you're fine on that. Alright, 7 through 9, you can do it, but ask MC what it'll cost you and decide for yourself if you want to go through with it. Alright. That's what try something challenging is. Alright. So yes, you do have the capability, and you start preparing yourself to essentially separate the chain links so that you two can go through. However, as you do, you notice that there's a patrol.
That's perfect.
So, yeah, exactly. As you do this, you will get their attention. by doing this, and as you guys move through the fence, like you will
That's
alert them immediately as soon as you do it.
That's our intention.
Yeah.
Our intention is your attention.
Just like, that's kind of the way I'm thinking. I'm seeing it in my head.
Yeah.
Is, you don't remember the scene from X-Men when Terra gets in a fence and it just like rips open?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, except it's not magnetism. It's just like the gate's there, next thing you know, it's just like flying out.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Depeche Mode goes onto his playlist.
Yep.
And links.
Meanwhile, Metallica's playing on mine.
As you both step through the gate, or not the new gate. We made our own gate. Oh, yes, you do grab the attention. Oh,
Holy shit.
again.
Kill them all. Ride the lightning, yeah.
Well, no.
What you listening to over there?
Like, one of them's like, your own
Seek and destroy.
personal Jesus, and the other one's like,
I'm glad it's not the other song from Switch Engage, Waking the Demon.
Well, I'll have to send you my Musify playlist later. We can compare.
Pretty. Oh, that's fun. You got about 13 game members there.
lucky 13.
Alright, so. Running up.
And let me write that down. I'm just gonna.
Did you specify no killing?
I did. Yeah. Yeah, I said mortally wound, or no mortal wounded, just maiming. I'm okay with maiming because obviously natural consequences of their life's choices, they're gonna get hurt, but...
Boom. Alright, there you go. You're moving in position,
Yeah.
so you'll be able to move there in just momentarily. Night Owl. You want to go ahead and roll for your survey.
Yeah. So that's just gonna be read an area, right? Read a situation.
Read a situation, yes.
Oh, I lost my thing.
And essentially, kind of the way I'm envisioning it is you're pretty much just kind of, you moving from the center, you're just kind of circling the docks and getting a readout of the area. And then you kind of returning back to the center, once you've done that to kind of produce information.
That's a 10.
All right.
So I get 3 questions. Now they would know that there are 13 gang members in front of them, right?
Oh yeah.
Um,
they see them.
And that would be obvious to me, but can I see, first question, how many members of the Hooligans are not a part of that 13? Like, where are they located throughout the docks?
Well, this is what you find with the Hooligans' presence. Since your previous arrival here, the presence has doubled.
So it went from 25 to 50?
A lot of heat signatures.
Yes, you got over 50 hooligans, so to speak. That's not including dock workers and stuff like that, but actual security wise,
Right.
it's doubled. So you got about 50.
A lot
Okay.
of heat signatures.
And they've got 13 of them on them.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be 37.
The
Mind powers.
do I notice any enhanced generals, higher ranking members within the numbers on the within the facilities?
Let's see. Are you going off of like the known enhanced? Is that what you mean? Like the ones that you know of?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm trying to think here. With the Riverside Hooligans, like you don't know all of them, right? You only know a few of them. Like you know Strong Arm.
I know Strong Arm.
You
right
know.
now. Blackjack's introduced himself, but I don't know if he has anything.
Right. I got you.
going on.
Okay. Yeah. So based off of that, no, you don't see any more of a presence of enhanced here. Mainly, it's just game members. You do see Blackjack. He's in the administration building.
Okay. Third question.
My phone's dead. Oh, a second pack.
You gotta get your music, your playlist going. Man.
Is there any in... Do I notice anything that would impede them from moving the shipments into the water to drown the shipments, sink the shipments? Like, and guards that are standing right there, or...
I mean, the only thing you found is there's a heavy presence on the docks. So they are going to face a major...
uphill battle to try and be unnoticed.
Right. Well, if they become noticed, then the situation is going to go sour very quickly. So their best bet is to remain stealth and hidden, but if they are discovered, then they are essentially going to be trapped.
And hopefully these guys get real loud.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
So,
Okay. Then I'm going to come to Newton.
Just
Newton, this is Night Owl. I've got about 50 signatures in the docks, 13 heading your way. We're going to need you to get real loud, real quick, to pull more attention your way. So, like I said, try not to kill anybody and try to keep a hold of yourself.
all right.
Everything else, up to your discretion.
All right, everyone do gravitic first.
all right. So describe to us. So we're about to do battle with gravity. You're just tearing them apart? What are you doing with it?
Let's see here. I don't know how to explain this.
were you trying to like not kill them or?
Decompress their organs?
Okay, so
You shouldn't have said that. I turned
What?
their organs to liquid. Remember those guys on that submarine that went down? Those rich guys? Well, yeah.
Scorch is wet like
It's thin now.
so basically
Mark off durability on your sheet.
Mark it off.
they're all roughly
Another
the same height, right?
Here's your ship sheet.
Yeah,
You did it wrong.
about, yeah.
Average height.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically gravity is going to go really wonky at their legs and below, snapping knees and stuff.
Okay. Let's see how that goes.
Like just sudden like bursts like at their knees, just like blowing kneecaps
Man, you
off.
just gave them the cotton treatment.
So as you're doing this, they're moving into attack, by the way. So
Yeah.
they're moving in as you're doing that. So
You said loud. They're about
Outward
to
or
get loud.
inward? Like, are they like crushing in or are they just going outward?
Outward.
Oh, God.
Okay, I was running a systems performance check on my drone.
12.
Oh. Oh.
What happened?
12.
He's using gravity.
Yeah, no, I was running a maintenance check on my wing pack while you were telling me what you were
He's
doing.
using gravity to essentially explode their kneecaps.
Oh my god!
You said non-lethal.
It's like the time.
He's kneecapping them.
he's not dead.
He's kneecapping the hooligans. I'm using their methods against them.
I believe they use curb stomping.
Like he just runs up and goes like this real quick, and then you just see like, pop, 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 and they're like, ah!
It's very intense 4th of July out here. Oh, he's got grown-up poppers.
Speaking as somebody
Really?
who's had his knee.
Knee poppers.
Yes. Well,
They won't be slapping them knees anytime soon.
Yes, as you do that.
I got a real knee slap at the time.
Of course, it's armor piercing. So.
Yeah, that's straight through the cartilage.
It is. It just, man, kneecaps go out. They start falling, you know, and then a couple of them that fall in the front trip up the ones in the back. As they just their knees give out and they hit the ground, and the other ones trip over them.
Ooh.
I would just be laying there screaming.
So, sir, you choose. 10 plus, you get to choose whether to attack them with a 10 plus or act under fire with a 7-9 or vice versa. So, do you want to put more into your attack?
Yep. Oh God.
Okay.
Louder.
That works. Alright, so on a 10 plus, choose 2. You inflict harm as established. Now choose 2.
Dude's kneecap actually like
Inflicts greater harm. Now I get to choose
2.
Frighten. And get them out of the way.
Yeah.
Alright.
They all just kind of crumpled.
Also, just a crazy idea, but you can increase harm if you want to.
Oh no, it's
At any point, just throwing it out there.
Alright.
They're already frightened.
So 7 through 9 you act under fire, so yes. You will you take out kneecaps, you cause them to trip over each other. The ones in the back have stopped proceeding forward, and instead they have turned tail and start heading back.
No, you don't want them to leave.
They're retreating.
Can I stop that?
You can.
Reduce the space
Reduce the
between them
space of
and the people
they
that
keep
are
running
dying.
away, but they're not getting
Well,
away.
I haven't got to that part.
You're starting to cause a distraction. However, if you eliminate these guys and not let them get away,
Yeah.
then they won't draw the attention from the other side.
Yeah, we want them to.
That is your hard choice you must make.
I was hoping they were going to start screaming.
I'm just gonna start walking in now. It's like, okay, I guess we just run the place now.
We're just gonna walk in unopposed.
Honey, I'm home.
So, those hooligans who have been reduced.
How many hooligans remain?
6 or 7. Well, they're not hooligans anymore, they're just
Yeah.
ins.
Out of that 13.
About 6 of them.
So 6 out of 13 left.
Yep, and they've turned tail and started retreating. And Night Owl, you see the direction that they're heading, as these two are just kind of just walking like they own the place and just walking through the rail yard. And as they're retreating, they're heading towards the ship docks, where the larger the force is. Now, as you guys are walking through the shipping containers in the rail yard, you know, you see Newton over here just kneecapping a sentry here, another sentry there. He's just casually just walking through and just like snap his fingers, and there goes a kneecap. Now, and Tempo too. Then over here you've got Orion. How are you disabling people?
Oh, well, if we're going with disabled but brutal, he's probably using the spatial to like slice tendons and stuff like
Oh man.
stuff that is needed to
There goes the
function
Achilles. You know, your Achilles doesn't function now.
There's just a lot of people that look like they can't walk or run, just like, hey, ah!
But the noise is going to get him, right? That's what's going to draw everyone over.
They're not called the hooligans anymore. They're called like the wheelchairs.
That's
what
what
I was gonna say,
by
the
the shirt
wheels.
collar and go scream
Wheelers.
for me.
You realize after
They're going to
this,
form a new gang after this.
the hospital that is already taxed is going to be even more taxed.
Yeah, Hot Wheels.
There's a reason I opened the clinic.
Listen, we're
It's a
Quad
free
City's
clinic,
first
though.
disabled gang. Yes. Oh, damn.
Hell on wheels.
no! Everyone's
I
the
would
midget mafia.
Oh, they start walking around on the like amputated leg.
Oh,
like
Hydra.
King of the Hill.
Save us, Hydra. You move into position. You're in the
Won't be
east
bee's
now.
knees.
Okay.
Quad City anymore.
So, what we were trying to do is we were trying to get on the boat, right? That was my goal.
Yes. I assume. Just to get on a boat to sabotage the...
I'm going to get you to where you need to be. And then
tidal wave. Just
thinking I'll basically stay fog form to cover you
Mm-hmm.
for right now. Worst case, I can go to a different form, but I have some things that I can do in this form. So, I have gotten you to the boat.
So I'm on the boat. I'm on a boat.
So you're still in fog form.
Yes.
You're on the boat. And once Luna moves from you, from your immediate position, then basically Luna will take form again.
Yeah.
Like her form.
As soon as I stop touching,
Well, yeah. And since you're the fog,
I can choose to not touch.
yeah.
Yeah.
And how exactly are you going to affect the ship?
I believe tidal wave was mentioned, but I don't know if that's something that you can do.
Not in my present state. We need to find a place where there's a vulnerability to exploit. So all I have is like an elemental discharge and elemental armor.
Unless you're pushing the limit a little bit.
I think the only thing I can do that would be sort of like a tidal wave would be elemental wall, which I don't have.
Is that an advanced?
It is.
Yes, it is. Though I could push the limit.
push it to the limit.
And it is an advanced of an ability she does not have.
Well, yeah, it's an advanced move, so it's not. You're not able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
for that particular move, no, but that's elemental wall. That's more.
Oh, that's also advanced.
Well, I don't know if that would really help, anyways, because that's more like, for your case, you're bringing up like a wall of water, essentially.
Mhm.
You know, to prevent access or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't think that's kind of what you're looking for.
Right. I guess that would be more like akin to like elemental class, but
Which is also advanced.
which is also advanced.
Big elemental discharge. What would that be? Like a big water blast?
Yeah, elemental blast.
Yeah, I do have an elemental discharge for water. Since you choose this element, select
Okay.
this move multiple times, opting for a different element each time. Probably should find a place where water is vulnerable, or water can be exploit
So,
the
like-
vulnerability of the ship with water to take it in.
So like a porthole on a lower part of the ship or something?
Probably.
Alright, so for that, you will need to, well, someone will need to read the situation. Night Owl could technically do this since he's aerial, and he's got the ability to do that.
Try, since I'm trying to figure out where to place her.
Do you have better intelligence than I do?
I see the gift.
Yes.
Who's got higher int?
I do.
Very
Well,
good looking.
one person can roll, another can help. Like, this is a situation where, like, you can, since you're, well, ground level,
Yeah. I
you
could roll, but he can give me guidance. or
exactly right. He can do the help action for you. or vice versa. It's like however you need to work that out.
I'll help him. That's fine.
I mean, your intelligence is higher.
Mine's higher than yours.
If you wanted to pinpoint.
Oh.
Or you
then-
can tell him where to use his sensors at, like to speed it up, because for him to check all the boats, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do I get assist from him again?
He rolls help.
roll help action
On
on,
our
on the HX stat.
Yeah.
the
So
one that you have for me.
right. So Hydro rolls, adds his HX stat with Night Owl,
Yes.
and then we'll see what the result is, and then you can roll yours.
Yeah, 6. I've already used that, and I can't do that now that I've done that.
Oof.
Oof.
Yeah. On a miss, be prepared for the worst.
Yay.
So he gives no assistance whatsoever.
He tells me nothing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, as he tries to, he draws attention from those around the ship.
Yeah.
So it's gonna make your covert a little more difficult. But
I may end up starting to try to draw attention myself while you sneak in.
yeah, Night Owl.
Analyze the situation real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's 10, so 3 questions. 1, she's looking for weak spots.
Yes.
So I wanna lock down where those weak spots are for sinking the ships better.
Okay. So would you do a quick scan of the ships and their type, and you notice that there's actually a flaw in their design. So for these ships, since they're older as well, they're not seaworthy for a longer period of time. Not these. They're made of, what's it called? The material was not the, what's the word I'm looking for? Not the best material. It was
The worst material.
Substandard.
substandard. Yeah, substandard material,
Subpar?
and to cut cost.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, no.
And so these ships, even though they're real cheap,
They used a lot of aluminum.
Right.
And they tried to bind it to steel, and those welds just really don't stick.
so at the water level, that's where they're weak at.
Alright, and then 2. Is there like those cranes that they use to load the shipping containers onto the ships?
Mm-hmm.
There's one there. I'm assuming. Does it seem to have a weak point in its structure? If it was weak to like a small grenade.
A well-placed grenade, yes.
Alright. And then 3, how many guards are currently in their section? Where they're at? They're drawing the aggro.
Yes. And actually, yes.
How many people did I just draw the attention?
How many people know I am here?
Well,
3.
so subtract that from the amount of people we're making scream,
All of the fog in the area
3.
just started talking.
Yes.
and then I started blasting.
Hey guys, you wanna see what I could do?
Okay, I want
Do you want to see me pull something out of my body?
What?
Sword.
Look at this!
Look what I can do.
Wait, that's my cell phone. Hold on a second.
While indestructible.
Why am I thinking of Dewey from the first Scary Movie?
I want to. I don't know how I'm going to have to roll this or do it, but I want to get a grenade onto the shipping crane joist
Mm-hmm.
to cause it to fall. I would purely assume that this loud noise and chaos would draw the immediate attention of anybody that was like,
Hey man, did you hear that mist make noise? Hell no, I didn't, man. That whole crane just fell down.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The crane will cause enough of a distraction, yeah.
All right, so how would I roll this? Like something challenging,
Yeah, try something challenging.
and then depending on how well I do that is if I get away and if it does the job.
Yeah.
And this runs off of
That's gonna be
physical action that might be beyond you, requiring skill, dexterity, running it off of strength, speed, or
It'll be
durability.
speed for this.
Speed.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Yeah, you can do it. That's MC will cost you to decide for yourself and want to go through with it. Okay. Yeah, so you're on approach. And you can do this, but when you do, you'll have to land first of all. So when you do that, it'll cut out your flight, and you would have to use his flight ability again, which once it's used, the hold goes away. He shifts back. So you can do it. You can cause a distraction.
But I'm just not going to be in the air anymore.
Right.
Alright. Fair enough. Then we land, he converts back into an owl. And I plant the grenade, and then...
But he's still in the flight pack. It's
Oh.
just that you'll have to land, so you're no longer in flight.
Okay.
So he still has one more hold to spin for that form.
So he could fly you one more time.
So we
Correct.
could go again, we just have to spin that hold?
Right. But the thing is, after you use it, once that action completes, he shifts back.
Yeah. So you basically have a jump jet.
Right. You get one jump left, and after that, you land somewhere.
We get the jump away from the exploding crane, I'm assuming.
Right.
Okay.
I mean...
That's it, JoJo.
And of course, you have to roll the flying.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to land, we're going to blow up that crane, and then we're going to jump jet somewhere, hopefully.
I'm assuming you've communicated that to us.
Guys, there's going to be a loud explosion.
So
that's your cue.
I do not think Newton and his new friend are going to be able to hear it over the screams.
My way! Challenge accepted.
They're like, pop, pop.
Did you do that? It wasn't me. That's you.
You guys still hang out in the south. I mean, are you guys moving anywhere else?
I mean, yeah. As long as I see people running away, I'm just like, where are you going? That's how you can leave.
As you guys head to the dock area.
Create a treadmill on her. Get back here.
While they're
So while they're making the distraction, I'm trying to find somewhere to place her.
So this is what happened.
And something happened.
As you have caught the attention of the two guards as they're moving towards you, and they're looking intently and closely in your direction, you hear an explosion go off.
Yep.
Which immediately causes them to turn around and look at the source of the explosion.
And then it's going
to save their life.
Yes. Night Owl, going to roll for the flying if he's going to spend his last hold.
So 8.
8. Alright, so choose 2 again. What were those options, JoJo?
We can stay in the air indefinitely. We can fly safely to our destination.
Quickly and safely.
Quickly
yes.
and safely.
And then no negative one ongoing.
Yeah, the other ones are carry a large object, creature without penalty, or maintain focus, remove the negative one ongoing penalty. That's it.
Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. As we plant the grenade, it goes off, and then we start to fly away. We're going to get where we're going quickly and safely. One of the guard dudes that we pick up and drop along the way does not get there quickly and safely.
What? We could stay in the air indefinitely.
We could.
Does
Well,
he
we
get
could
to
also
the ground?
land on this other building top and just like replot from there.
Does he get to the ground quickly?
That way, these people see explosion, crane falling, and then dude falling out of the sky going,
just a Wilhelm scream.
Alright. Which guard did you pick up? Just the nearest one?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, that works. So
Just the nearest guy, I just go.
from the explosion of the
Throw
crane,
him.
you see like a little, like in the distance, you know, because you guys are far distance from him. You see that, and you see basically like this object move quickly, 2 objects actually, and then one of them separates.
Remember in Batman where he drops Julia Roberts' brother off the top of a building, and he like hits the ground, and both of his knees break, and he falls to the ground?
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Oh, so he didn't die.
No, he's not dead. He just like hits the ground and goes.
I don't remember that.
There would be so many
yeah.
knee replacements after this session. All right,
On the ship.
Who's
Now-
Eric Roberts? Yeah,
with Night Owl,
I met him.
he's cool.
you escape quickly and safely. Now, question is, where do you land?
On top of the administrative building, which I also know the way in and out of because I've been there.
Is there still a hole from yesterday?
That was earlier this morning, I think.
It was actually, yes.
Same day events. They haven't repaired that yet, man. Smoke grenade.
So they've probably stood at the fire system.
So he lands, and then these two separate.
I use one of my grenades. Now, whenever I use a stock, I just take it off, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Alright, how many are out with us now?
You have the bulk of the forces here.
Let him know whenever you're ready.
So in the east,
And I'll drop you where you need to be.
spread out in the east here, the total number is about 40. You got about 40. Well, 39 now. But the distraction has worked. The crane falls, and actually the crane hits, takes out 2 ships.
Oh, so we just got one left. Because it was 3 total, right?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, how many total was it?
What would happen if our powers combined?
Nobody's looking for it yet.
I knew you mentioned
not
ships
sure.
up and down.
Certainly,
Yeah,
I should say.
there is.
I didn't realize it was.
There is more than
You
3.
control gravity. I control space.
Because you see 2 go down, and
It's
there's
bigger
you're on
than a
one, and there's
bread
one on
box.
either side of you.
Okay.
I mean, we could try.
So there's at least 5.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so he's gonna take me to where I need to be in order to exploit the vulnerability of the ship that we are.
Which we heard is at the water line.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you can just make the blast and start singing some more.
So really, you just need to be over the railing, really.
Mm.
Yeah.
Which now I'm just gonna use an elemental discharge to attempt to hit the weak spot.
Now, are you going to hit the one on the ship that you're on, or are you going to hit one of the close ships that are on either side of you first?
Good question.
What's your range?
My range.
Close.
Yeah, so I guess it would have to be the ship that I'm on.
So
So I don't know where
the other
top-
ships you said are close range?
Yep, close range.
You can sing both of
So
them
you
before
can
you
hit
sing
them
down. Yeah.
and then sink yours.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll hit one of the other
Perfect.
ships.
Go ahead. Let's see what happens.
I love the idea that they end up thinking that this was all shrapnel from the crane.
11.
And make sure you mark off your thing to your XP points.
From the stat that you use.
I am 3 away from an improvement.
You're so close.
I'm really close.
Yeah, I like that.
Because I got so many planes. Or what was your total?
11.
Oh, nice. So
So your discharge does what on 10 plus?
It doesn't say specifically on 10 plus, but it's like if you
what's
attack,
the beginning wording of it? When you what?
when you attack someone by channeling an element into
Okay,
a blast, it's
So,
for 3 harm.
We'll flip that one to try something challenging with it because you're attacking something instead. and you're trying to sink the ship with it, basically. So we'll go with that. Still a 10 plus. You can do it. So yeah, you do it. I mean, you go and you form the blast, and you just puncture, just like real precision, like just ting 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 ting.
Really pressurized water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. That's
Oh,
what. Yeah, and then of course you see that as all the holes you're making all down the hole there.
Holes in the hole.
Yeah, water starts pouring in, and you start seeing the ship kind of start taking in water and start leaning towards you. So, other side of the ship.
Probably should move.
As you start seeing the weight of the containers and such start, making it heavy, and it starts leaning heavily towards. Meanwhile, Newton and Orion here are walking through the east.
Yeah, we wanted to try something.
Well, I was looking at my playbook. I don't think I have what I would need to try and do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then even if I did push the limit, the
best you could do.
Yeah, the best I could do probably wouldn't reach the effect that we would be trying to get.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
how many guys are left?
39.
Yeah.
39.
You want to draw attention? Draw aggro?
Sure. Trying to think what I could do.
Try something challenging. Draw their attention somehow. Besides the crane that has totally drawn attention on that end.
I'm basically covering her right now. If somebody starts to notice her or attack her,
Yes.
I am ready to.
Well, good. I like that.
How close are they to the edge?
Who? The guys?
Yeah, are they?
Oh, they're right there on the docks. Like the crane was right here on the dock, and the crane exploded and then fell and sunk 2 ships.
So they're on the docks.
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, you guys can, if you didn't want to cause any more distraction, you can actually move to where they are and then get their attention.
Well, I mean, I was wanting to go over there to use redirect and throw them in the water.
Yeah.
Hey, get in the water under this boat
roll
that's
for
about
it.
to sink.
Feel free to improve your roll if you like.
I'll travel with him and I guess be prepared in case they try to attack him or something. See if I can help
Change the amount of space between their attack
And I'm going to use this +1. I don't
Alright.
have to say that before I roll.
Do you want to use the one from the plan
Yes.
or from you?
Yes.
From the plane? Okay.
Yeah, it's a good thing you use that.
Oh no.
It's a good thing you use that. So that bumps you up to a 7 to 9.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what was it you used?
Gravity manipulation.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Redirect.
So redirect your gravity, pull them towards the water.
Yeah.
They just get yanked.
Oh no. That could have gone real bad if you changed the gravity of the boats. I agree.
By the way, you have a flare in your helmet that you see he uses as a building as power, and as he does, it's like his brain lights up like Christmas.
Oh, right. I can see what's going on inside
Yeah.
his neural network.
But then it reverts back to normal.
All right. So only I know how close that was.
So,
I just radio to Newton real quick.
Who's
Hey, buddy. It's going
what
real good.
constitutes as a
Keep your
check mark?
focus.
Is it just on a 10?
Uh-huh.
No, each time that you use an ability. Like each time that you roll.
What was the question?
He was asking when you get checks on your abilities.
The little 4 circles above
Yeah, is it
each
just
one.
anytime you use it or
Yeah.
is it?
Anytime you roll to use it,
Yes.
fail or succeed.
Okay.
Yeah, fail or succeed, you mark it. Then once you get the 4, you mark 1 of your experience circles after you clear a track. Yeah. Yep.
Alright.
The one it doesn't count on is if you use HX to interrupt or help someone, is because those have it built into it. How it helps you with that.
So he is successful in pushing them in.
Oh yeah.
Do we know how many, or one or two?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with 3. Yeah, they just. Now they're like, the other guys look over at the ones that just fell into the water. What are you doing?
Are they gravimetrically held in the water too, or are they
Yes.
just? Oh god!
Well, like just barely below the surface. It was like
They can just like push up just enough to breathe, and then they're like, right, understand.
Every time they try to climb out of the water or climb onto something to pull them out, they just get pushed back into the water.
Every time I try to get out, they just keep pulling me back in.
And that's the gravity manipulation, right?
Yes.
Alright.
So I have -1 maintain.
Yeah. So you've got a -1 to maintain. Just keep that in mind. There you go.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Or were you doing anything over there?
Going on the defensive just in case any of them get brave.
Well, they definitely have the attention now.
Can I attack again?
Yes, just a moment.
Okay.
While you're doing that, you are aiming for the other ship?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can also use +1 if you needed to, or that one.
This is for your mission, so like once you're done with the mission, this just goes away.
Both of these go away.
But once we're done with the mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all for you to use for your
In
mission.
that case, I'll use it.
All right, so I'll use this one then, so that you can keep yours. It's
Almost
under the
got
couch, I think. At the corner.
Oh.
At least that's where it seems like it went.
Pick up the couch.
Who's that?
Do you want to use this guy real quick? And then we can get it.
Okay.
4, 7,
What's the one?
8, 9, 10.
So it definitely goes into
Nice.
10 plus.
Man. Just like the other ship. You just start puncturing. Hole after hole after hole.
Well, the waterbender.
Every time somebody blows out a knee in Quad City, they're just like, Newton!
They're gonna need a new knee replacement.
I think it went under there pretty good, honestly.
Lost
Yeah.
at the couch now.
It had some good momentum in it. Ricocheted.
The gremlins, they just reached and grabbed it and pulled it into the abyss.
Now they're playing D&D with it.
The realm of lost dice.
What's dice?
We'll look for it.
What's dice?
Alright, so that ship is also leaning towards your ship.
So both of those ships are going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And momentarily they're on track to slam into the ship they're currently on.
Want to see about going ahead and infiltrating the building.
Alright?
And Jojo might want to take this form of something a little bit more intimidating in case we run into danger.
I'll turn into a giant owl
Maybe like with your head cannon thing.
with my head.
Yeah, like something to shoot them with in case you need it.
I thought it would be intimidating.
No. I want them to hurt if attack us is what I'm saying.
Okay. Let's see, I gotta roll to transform. I don't think I do. Did you find it?
should be your long range weapon.
Shape shifting, and I have shape shifting ranged weapons. Okay, I do have to roll for it. Like an arm cannon. But this would be a head cannon.
It's your head.
It could be shoulder cannon.
It could be shoulder cannons if you want those.
Roll intelligence, blah, blah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll, and then we'll see where we stand. Or perch.
Alright. So do 2d6 on that.
2d6. 2d. 2 6s. Okay, it looks like I got a 9 and a 2. That's not too bad.
That's good. Yes.
That's
And
11 plus your
Higher
advance,
number.
which should be 12, 13.
actually, you can't get a 9.
Huh?
It's a 6 and a 2. So that's 8.
So that would
plus
still
2.
be 10
It gives
plus.
me 10, yeah.
And then mark off an experience under intelligence.
Oh, I will do that.
So that gives him his ranged weapon shoulder mounted cannons.
Yes.
And then
As a 10 plus, which was it say on 10 plus for the weaponry?
Yeah, I'm gonna look. Let's see. On 10 plus, you shift your appendage into a ranged weapon of your choice. Give it 2 harm and close range.
Yeah, nice. So there you go. It's maintained just
Nice.
as you like.
And then I'm just going to use, so basically I'm using speed, I guess, to change location into the building.
Yeah. Alright.
I think I made it.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. You execute your movement as usual. So yes, you enter into the building.
Oh my gosh, I can taste it. So close. Taste the rainbow.
And what's Jojo doing? Is he following or?
Yeah, he's following in.
Hello. That's what someone says as you go to the 3rd floor. Hello. And you blast him. And I blast him. Okay. You, Newton, you're
That's
doing
when I
it.
started shooting.
Yeah.
Alright. So after that display of power, you're acting on the defensive. Act on the fire. Newton and Orion.
Okay. So are they attacking us?
Oh yes. They're
Okay,
engaging.
I'm
Some
going
more
to
needs.
use my distortion field.
And we're gonna see how this works.
He told me to go non-lethal.
You don't need an elbow.
Oh, we're not doing that. How does this work?
It bumps it up 1 step. So that would have been a miss, and now it becomes a 7 through 9.
Okay.
And these kids are just going away with the quickness.
Hey, mine's bingo.
You started it.
Yeah.
You're the OG on it. You're like, I like this mechanic. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to use it.
Hey, I used it. Now I know how. Oh, I can't do it anymore.
So I could choose one of the 3. I can either reduce a harm, minus 1 forward to act under fire, or the field distorts something you didn't intend. That sounds like it'll be fun. So let's do that. I want to see what happens.
Okay, what was it?
The field distorts something you didn't intend.
Oh boy.
Oh.
It could be a positive, it could be a negative. Who knows?
That's going to be fun. Alright, so that was your acting under fire. You, sir?
I'm gonna do gravitic burst again. At the knees.
Are they gonna have any more needs after this?
No, they're not. Their dreams of being basketball players are shot. They're never gonna walk their daughters down the aisle now.
8.
That was a 10.
10.
4th of July.
What you have in mind
Pop-Rock
when I
go
go?
off. They're gonna go like the last one I got.
Put this
PTSD
way.
flashback.
Alright. So makes it a 10 again.
You wish it much, dude. He came through that shipping dock like a madman, just popping knees left and right.
All right, so 10. Gravity burst, right?
Back at their knees. Actually, I'm gonna go lower. I'm gonna go with their ankles this time.
Oh.
They will never recover from that.
Both physically and mentally.
Were they gonna recover from the knees?
Sometime. Eventually.
I mean, I heard of a knee replacement. Do they do ankle replacements?
Yeah. You get braces and all sorts of stuff, but
All right, so
He's making him into Mechaniman.
they're turning into the Reavers. It's gonna be like a Wolverine situation. This is gonna be a whole army of cyborgs with like robotic legs coming for him.
Robo Revenant.
Hot Wheels, hot on your tail.
as the gang, which is larger than the 13 you're initially dealing with, as they move in towards you and basically start engaging in battle with you, Newton starts taking out kneecaps. And then Orion. So you're defensively distorting the space, which as they go to strike, they're like, wait, why did that not hit? Like, it just lands right in front of them. They do it again. Just lands in front of them. Then one strikes and doesn't land in front of him. Instead, it smacks him in the back.
Oh, jeez.
Wow! Newton gets hit in the back.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. So, but meanwhile, as you're trying to distort the attacks coming through, there's just too many of them. So some are coming through. You know, you get cut. Newton gets smacked in the back with a chain. So harm, Newton, harm is established as 4 for you, and it's 3 for Orion.
Alright, so this is my first time taking harm. How do I mark that on the sheet?
So it's 3, but then you have armor, and armor will apply in this case.
Okay.
So you reduce it by
The
1.
armor would be 1 rating, so you
So you take 2. Yeah, so you can check mark it, fill it in, color it in. You take 2 of those.
Just the
Okay,
first
you
2
check
pie
mark
pieces.
Yep.
The 2 small ones or
No,
The
the
big
two
one.
largest.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Big is better than small. Small means you're
Would
about the
armor
size.
reduce this?
It does.
So I would just do the first price slice then.
You're going around clockwise.
Okay.
Yours is 4.
Minus 1
It's
D3.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's 3 slices.
3 slices.
Each harm is 1 slice.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going
Yeah.
by 3, 6, 9.
No, it's ouch.
9.
So you two are kind of getting overwhelmed
right
right now with the.
While all of this is happening,
Mm-hmm.
it's feeling very wrong to me that she's been able to run amok sinking ships. I need to read the situation to see why we're not being attacked other than just the distraction.
Other than
Because
the
it shouldn't have
explosions and screaming people.
Everybody off of the boat. There should be somebody still on the boat.
Something is drawing the attention.
The ship is sinking. Explosions are going off. I'm just paid to be here, man. Why do you think I'm gonna stay on this boat? But yeah.
Would
Good.
it makes sense for me to roll
No,
that?
you're trying to reassess the situation, I guess.
Yeah.
The state of the situation.
And he would know 3 things about it.
That's 12.
So you
Yeah.
have 3 questions on assessing the situation.
So, are there any people on the ship that we're on?
No. They have left.
They have completely
Because-
left the ship.
The 2 ships are almost crashing into yours. They've already either A, jumped into the water to get ahead of it, or if they're close enough, they've already made it to the dock.
Run to the docks.
Yes.
And their knees exploded as they got onto the docks. As soon as they touch land, they're just like,
Oh,
can't get
control the gravity.
New time.
Oh, but I can't.
There are many injuries from your attack. There are many injuries. Many kneecaps gone. You're reducing the ranks.
Do I sense any reinforcements coming for the people that are on the dock?
You know. They were reinforcements.
Is here.
Did you see that those reinforcements were crippled?
How deep is the water at the dock?
That is a good question. Well,
Is it actually deep enough to sink the ships, or are they just going to be put out of commission for a while?
that's actually a really good one. 17 feet. So yeah, it's gonna put the ships out of commission, but they're not gonna go completely under.
Unless they were somehow compressed.
Right. But yeah, the shipment basically when they sink, they're gonna go down. It's gonna hit the bottom, and then they'll eventually crush because of the weight. So they'll snap
So,
or fall over, and the containers will spill over into the water. It's gonna be a mess, a huge mess.
It's a definite blow to this industry.
we'll bring in the government to look at it.
The local transportation
The
Quad City Transportation Organization, the QTO.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm just gonna keep
Still got
watching
one
her
more.
back. I asked all 3 questions.
Did you?
Yeah.
What was the?
I asked how many people were on the ship,
Yeah.
if there were any reinforcements coming
Oh, yeah, that's
to
right, you did,
attack
okay.
them,
And how
And then
and
about
how
the
deep
ships
the water was.
and how effective the ship sinking is gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
So I'm just gonna continue trying to make sure you're good.
Well, I'm gonna need you two to act under fire
Okay?
because the ship is being smacked with the other ships.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be going down. It's inevitable.
So
So when you need to sink this ship, then
You can just run and jump off this ship saying, I am inevitable!
I mean, you can still pop the ship so that it can't go anywhere, but it's about to get
Capsize.
popped
Yeah.
on both sides.
Well, because when the containers hit it and then fall onto the top of the ship, which is already loaded with containers, it's gonna add an additional weight.
Yeah. And there's also some other weight that's about to come in, apparently.
It's gonna weigh heavily on the minds
I'm
of
gonna-
all the people involved.
I'm going to try to fog form her again,
Mm-hmm.
which, to my understanding, is just this, right?
It's a hold. That's what you did before.
I'm reaching out and
Yep.
because oh,
That would look really cool if like
Oh.
there's a person standing there and then all of a sudden there's this mist that just kind of goes like.
I need you two to roll act under fire first.
yeah.
Let's see what the results are, and then we'll go. Well, that's a pretty good one.
4, 6.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Okay. Yeah.
10 right there.
Successful all the way around. Just spin the hold, and you're good to go. Yeah. You do it.
Technically, that's only a 10.
So, in reaction to the ships falling towards you, you immediately envelop her with the fog, and then she becomes fog once again. And the container's missed.
The continuous mist. That's a cool name. Is that what you said?
No, the container's mist though.
Oh, the continuous.
But the continuous mist is nice too.
That is pretty nice, yes.
What about the people that
React on
I,
fire, whichever one you.
the 3 that I,
Forced into the water.
yeah, are they okay?
No, they're not. They're not
Is
okay.
even propellers?
Yeah.
They're about to be crushed.
You know, at that point, it's not your fault.
Well,
Just outside of character, that's not really.
I'm
your
letting
fault.
that go.
Yeah, because the container falls on as you do. Because it turns out that the container also was drawn by a straight gravitational force. They finally get out of the water enough to where they can grab onto the side, catch a breath, look up.
Luckily, the water's 17 feet deep, so they don't get crushed immediately.
Alright, Newton and Orion, you're still dealing with this gang as they've surrounded you and...
Would you like to take the first hit, or may I?
If you want to.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm going to use spatial slice. Oh, that's 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's attack someone and do battle.
Right, so do battle. On 7 through 9. Okay, yeah, so you hit attack someone and act under fire 7 through 9.
Okay, cool.
So, before we go into you're waiting until he does something before you do something, right? Or are you doing something at the same time?
Same time.
Okay, go ahead and roll yours. And then we'll see what happens next.
Pushing it in there.
Oh, what are you doing?
Gravitic shockwave.
Oh, that's gonna be harmful.
They might actually think that you were the one who asked about
12. Golly.
Since you're pushing to the limit, if I was reading this correctly, doesn't it still, even on a 12-1, it still act as a 7 through 9? Or, yeah, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's on it, yeah, because you got
12.
on a hit you do it by the 7 through 9. So the difference is he doesn't hurt himself in the process.
Which is good.
Yeah. So on the 7th end, the effects limit to immediate range, which yeah, that works. So you basically affect everybody in an immediate range.
Does that include me?
That includes you, yes. So here is your hard bargain here with your act under fire on your 7 through 9. You can use spatial slice. If you do, you will not be able to react in time to his gravitic shockwave. So you will do it, but you also be hit by a shockwave.
What's the trade-off with?
What would it do to him if he got hit?
Well, I mean, like if would I just apply that roll to something else?
No, what happens is basically, if you use spatial slice and attack them, you will inflict your harm, and you will choose something here from attack someone. But at the end of it, you will be knocked down prone on the ground from the shockwave.
Or you can choose to abandon that move.
Yes, and then you can stand your ground and not be knocked down.
I assume if I get knocked down prone, I'm taking a harm.
You're not taking any.
Okay, well then
his gravitic shockwave doesn't do harm.
I don't mind if I get knocked over. I'll go ahead and just follow up with the attack.
All right, so from here, go ahead and choose.
I'm starting.
Let's
do
short out.
Inflict greater harm.
Okay.
Oh, am I seeing more lights?
So I'm
More
still new to this, so I'm not really sure.
He's starting to look like you.
Well, I mean, I know what it is.
I'm
to
getting
not kill
overwhelmed.
someone, but like it's like that normal everyday person kind of fight or flight kicks in. I'm getting jumped by a group of people, so I'm just throwing fists. So I go to punch one, my hand stops, and where it stops, it's like a hole the size of my fist just appears all the way through, as if that just wasn't there at all.
Oof. All right.
We got the hole in it.
Yeah.
So as you're working your way through the crowd,
Basically.
you're drilling down the numbers, and as you do that, you see Newton over here as he looks like he's just like powering up,
That's not a good.
and you see the area around you, like your immediate area, starts shaking.
This is what it means to go beyond.
You see like little pebbles and everything just start floating in the air around Newton.
His hair's going blonde. Oh god.
And then
Just
as
turned green.
you're taking out gang members left and right, you also take harm from them as they strike, as you strike them.
Okay.
All right, but the harm is much less now. It's 2 harm. Before armor. Yeah, and I'll give you the harm before armor, by the way, so
Okay, so
you
that's
can do
just
the
one.
calculation yourself on yours.
So that
Is that
reduces
what
it down to 1.
Right. All right.
One pass less.
And they're starting to turn tail and run and flee from your attacks. When all of a sudden Newtown releases it, and as he does, it just levels. It's like a force goes up from him, and you see it start knocking things down like bowling pins. Dominoes just fall down to the ground, including you. As you turn around just in time to see him, and wham, get whammied, and you hit the ground.
Friendly fire.
Crap.
It's okay. We'll get better at it.
Hydro.
Sorry.
Nothing can affect either of us because we're in fog form.
Yeah. Wait, actually, from your view, you're like, oh, wow, that was pretty neat.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't realize he was that powerful.
That's why I bring him places.
That's why I don't bring it.
Inside the administration building,
Yes.
you said that I knew exactly where Blackjack was.
Yes, he's on the second floor.
I'm assuming at that point when I read him, I would have known if he was guarded.
Yes, he is. Actually, he's got guards throughout this floor. Yeah, and but they're not concentrated in any one floor, so they're actually spread pretty evenly amongst the floors.
All right.
But he does have someone personally in his office, though.
What I want to do, I guess I would be. Try something challenging. I'm going to use this hold as well. Or
Go forward, yeah.
I want to get into that office with him and whoever that guard is. Have you as backup, and then basically at that point it would be he takes out takes a shot at the guard, and then I would confront Blackjack. So first part of that would be try something challenging. We would both need to maneuver through.
One floor to the other undetected.
Right.
Okay, yeah, so that's the first part. Go ahead and do that.
Which automatically bumps it up to a 10 plus because I used the hold.
Jojo, I'm gonna need you to roll too.
Yay. Here it goes.
Use
Roll.
speed.
I rolled a 6.
6
Plus
plus
your
your
speed?
speed.
Oh, speed? We're doing speed now? Okay. My speed is not good. I rolled a 6.
You have 0 speed.
I have 0 speed. I got this thing though.
This may be a time that you would want to use it.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm offering it up to
it's
God.
up to you. I think you're the only one. No. Luna still has one.
Yeah.
So you two are the only ones that have a edge left.
Take my edge,
Or an edge.
please.
All right.
So that's a 7 to 9.
All right. So 7 through 9.
He's still learning from me on this whole stealthy maneuverability thing.
All right. Yes. You can do it. Yeah. You can move to the second floor. Actually, you can move not only to the second floor, but in position. You can do that without being noticed. However, when you do that, you will not have an opportunity to take a pause. Like you will have to move in position and then immediately act right after. So you won't be able to read a situation or anything like that. You would just have to immediately move in. Because as you would do that, the guards essentially are shifting as their patrols. And so it's either you get noticed or you act on the plan.
So you're.
Boo! Kick open the door. So it's gotta move in.
So, right. So it's up to you. I mean, you can do that. You can move down there undetected. But as soon as you do, you would have to move directly into the office immediately.
Yeah. That's what we'll do. Hopefully we'll have a means of egress once we're in there. But move in there. So
Like
So, as you move to the second floor, right posted right outside his office, you see a guard, which JoJo neutralizes.
Now they're vaporized.
Maine, Jojo, Maine.
You said neutralize, man.
Neutralized, not vaporized.
Oh, I'm still learning the difference. Well, one encompasses the other.
He is neutralized if
He
he's
is
vaporized. That's
neutralized.
What
true.
is that? Hold on.
Perhaps the fault is with you and not being specific.
That's true. I will take. I'll take the blame on this because I made you.
You told me to take care of him. I did. I took him out. We had dinner. Took him to a
What
ball
was it?
game.
Instant kill function? Is that what you used? He turned on the instant kill function on accident? Or was that an accident?
Neutralizing enemy.
In 5, 4,
Alright,
too late.
so, as, so you neutralize him, you take him down, he falls real quick.
Now he's like you.
When that happens,
He's vapor.
you realize that you're like, okay, we have to move quickly because somebody's going to hear that. So, you do. You move past him, you move directly into the office.
Vaporize me,
And you see.
Oops, all ashes.
Oh, there it is. You see Blackjack.
As soon as I go into the office, the first thing I'm going to do is attack someone.
No,
I
you
want
just
to
time
roll in and attack him.
Before that, though, hold on. As you move into the office, there's the other one that was unknown.
Yeah.
You see the red-haired lady, who, as soon as you move in, she sees you. I need you to roll and add intelligence.
9.
9. Alright, so as you move into the room and you start to target him, you feel a presence enter your mind, and then you stop. Like you have him in your sight and you're ready to go, but you can't pull the trigger. Something is stopping you from pulling the trigger. But it's not a complete control though. You can
So
fight it.
complete that I can't say JoJo.
So would that be like a shake?
Neutralizing.
Neutralize the girl. Also, I'm going to give him
Instant kill death. Initiated.
neutralizer round. I'm going to give you a stock of neutralizer round that I was going to be able to give you.
You toss it to me?
Yes.
You have to roll.
Can I roll that? How do I roll that?
Yeah, try something challenging.
Try something challenging.
Yep, and that's going to be speed, yeah.
What is that? Which roll? 12? No. Like, so you throw it and
No.
it goes tink off my head.
He goes to reach for it, and then as he does, you hear a voice says, "No."
Not too high.
I'm just sitting here like this, just like, I can't really do much.
And you hear her as she speaks to you, and she says, "If you know what's best for you, you will stand down."
Can I just attack
You
her?
can still attack. I was just only had the neutralizer
Right.
round.
I want to try and just attack her. I want to see what she does. I have a cannon. I'm going to neutralize her.
That is head cannon.
It's shoulder cannon now.
Well, shoulder cannon now.
By the way, new time, real quick, switching back to you guys for just a moment.
Do I
Oh,
lose?
after you level everyone to the ground, the remaining gang members, which is only about 8 of them, scatter. Different directions.
Do you allow that to happen?
No, if they survive, they
So,
become your enemy. Kill
Just so you know, that's the effect of what happens, and they're scattered. They're gone now. They're like
Oh, they're already gone. They can't do
they're
it.
not doing it. Have weapons in their hands. They've left. They just
They dropped everything.
They did.
You made them rethink their life decisions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna get a degree.
They don't even have 401k here.
I knew I should have looked at the
Hold back.
That dent was crazy.
All right, now back.
That state-sponsored quad cam isn't going to cover my knees.
You hear a lot of groaning and a lot of people in pain all around you.
Yeah, you can attack her if you want to. That's
Okay, I'm
on
rolled.
you. And
I'm
you
not
can
rolled
use
up.
your.
It's over. We're dead.
What did you roll?
30.
No, did not go well.
We have comms, right?
Yep, that did not go
Are
well
we aware of
at
this?
all. As Blackjack grabs a gun from underneath the desk, brings up a shotgun, cocks it, and fires it at you.
Oh no! At least it's just a shotgun.
How much damage is that?
That. Did you say it's just a shotgun?
Well, how far away is this guy?
It's a scatter
It's
shot.
across the room. It's gonna be.
It's a slug? I don't know.
Of course, the room is exactly where he wants to be with a shot.
Yes.
No,
That is 3 harm.
that's not bad.
Minus your 1 armor.
And it makes a loud noise. Also, sends you through the wall.
I don't understand how this is done.
So
I'm just gonna write
All
3.
right. So you have how much armor? 1 armor.
I don't think I have any. I
he
am
has
armor.
1 armor.
Well, I mean, you
Yeah,
should
he has
have
1
1
armor.
armor. Yeah.
He's built with 1 armor.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was going with that. Okay. Yeah. So
Really, just 2 then, huh?
yeah.
So
So you mark off 2 of your pie there. You have 6 parts that pie.
starting at
Mark
12.
I'm
off
gonna mark
2.
off the little bits.
Um,
There you go.
He basically fires that at you, and you get blown back
I'm
into
okay.
the hallway.
Alright.
um,
Just got blown.
I would start from 12 o'clock and go the other way because those little bits require a whole lot more effort to heal.
Why? They're so little.
They're your last vestiges of life.
As you crash into the hallway and you pick yourself back up, you notice that the loud noise has attracted the guards on this floor. You can shake it off if you like. She does not have total control, so you can try to regain control.
Shake off.
Tried.
I come to Jojo. Escape now. Get everyone out of the docks.
Alright. Is there a window nearby I can jump out of?
Yeah, down the hall.
Alright.
You just got to act under fire. So go ahead and roll, and you'll be using speed for that.
Use your hold.
My
Oh.
speed is 0.
Use your hold.
My hold.
Yeah, use that to assist you roll before you make your roll.
I got 1 hold. Yeah. So
Yeah.
is that gonna be +1 to whatever I roll?
It basically, yes, it'll do that, yeah. Because it's gonna activate your jet thrusters and get you out of there. Hopefully, maybe.
Oh, 6, 7, 8,
So that would take him up to a 10 plus.
9.
9, yeah,
Because I don't have any speed.
that's right.
He's got 0 speed.
He has 0
Oh.
speed.
Okay.
But still. All right. Yes. As you're moving through the hallway quickly, these guys, these guards, begin firing at you. With, well, obviously firearms. And bullets whiz past you, and you end up taking 2 harm.
Oh, I
Before
see.
armor.
I see how it works.
Yeah.
Before armor.
Wait, what?
You take 2 harm before armor.
Oh, before armor.
Table's taking out your knees like Ronnie.
So that's 1. Alright. That's one. That was good. It was smart. Alright. We have comms, so like everyone should be.
So we are aware of what's happening?
And what you see,
Uh-huh.
we're in the north of the administration building. You see JoJo blast out of the window.
It's pretty cool.
Are they making a run for it?
Towards you, yes. Towards the dock.
Yeah, I just abandoned Night Owl.
Yeah, and you see bullets are flying past him, and a bullet grazes his wing.
He did tell me to get out of here.
As it grazes his wing, he tumbles to the ground, and then he reverts back to his regular form.
Okay. You good with going that direction?
Yeah, Night Owl's still
Back
up
up Night Owl?
there. Yeah, you can mist up
Yeah,
there.
I'm good with that.
And Night Owl, yeah, you guys don't know about Night Owl yet.
So we see him fly out. I'm treating that as Lassie coming to let us know that Night Owl's stuck in the well. And
Do we see this?
we're gonna go floating that way.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Quad City. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.